Welcome to the InfoWars Nightly News. I'm your host, DLAKE. Check this out. Tonight, my special report is about the InfoWars.com reporter contest. I'm going to get into why I think the contest is important, what I think it means to be a reporter, what I think it means to be involved in media, and just media. I said it. I didn't say alternative media. I didn't say mainstream media. I didn't separate or try to divide and conquer. I just said media. This is an info war. It's a war, damn it. A war for your mind. Okay? Your brain. Your brain function. Your eyeballs are shooting right out of your brain, buddy. You're seeing all this on video and your brain is mesmerized. Okay? And you're mesmerized and turned on by the TV and the mainstream media. Okay? And what are they doing? They're looking off like this. And you watch their eyeballs skirting back and forth like that because they're reading off a teleprompter. Okay? What did Rick Santorum, who just dropped out of the presidential race, what did he just say like a month or two ago, talking about like, all debates and all presidential speeches and conferences should have no teleprompters? Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe that might be great considering that our current POTUS is just like, I mean, his eyeballs are like on crack, man. They're going back and forth like retarded. And then he messes up on words and stuff, and he just looks ridiculous, man. And, you know, this is a special report, but maybe now it's starting to sound like a rant. So let me get into why I think that the InfoWars.com reporter contest is so important, if I didn't just illustrate a couple of the reasons right there. The reason that I think is really, really important is because InfoWars is its own separate, it's its own entity. It's its own movement. It's its own just elephant. It's its own beast. Okay? And, you know, I want to be part of that team. I want to stomp around and I want to crush all these punk ass New World Order minions and all their other nonsense and garbage. And my whole life I'm like, you know, we crack all these jokes about lawyers and all these people go to law school and shit and stuff. And I'm like, why don't lawyers just like rise up and be like, look, we got laws and you guys are breaking all the damn laws and you're stealing people's money like Corzine and you're doing just like the most obscene things in the name of tyranny. And it just really gets to me, and you don't hear those things places other than InfoWars. And so I want to give a shout out to all my peers and my fellow Info Warriors, my fellow countrymen and citizens of, well, I mean, the whole world. I mean, this is on the internet. It's on the World Wide Web. It's on, you know, hopefully it's on InfoWars. And people are checking this out, and maybe people are going to hear this, and that's what's important. Getting the word out, getting the message out, and letting people know that there is just a whole gang of mess going on that needs to be attended to. Like this fly that's buzzing in this room. Like, close the door or something, buddy. You know, we gotta step up and take care of business. And I think lawyers can get involved, and I mean, not just write to your congressman and stuff. I think all that's great. I think any kind of activism is fantastic, and I believe everyone should get involved. So, getting involved in InfoWar means stepping up. It means stepping up and doing things such as this special report, and talking about why the contest is important. Okay? But there's always going to be people. I got my first dislike on YouTube today. I just started a new show, Ron Paul Wins. Hopefully you've heard of it. And man, I just been skyrocketing the past 2 weeks. It's really going good. And yeah, my first video, or my InfoWars special report was submitted, and got put on the YouTube channel. And man, it's just fantastic, and it's just helping me out. And I'm trying to give back. And it's really all about being down and being part of a team. That's what it's really all about. That's what it comes down to, is being part of a team. Okay, because it comes down to being part of the team. And maybe okay, let's say you're on the team, like a basketball team. But let's say you're second string. And, you know, maybe the other guy that's the first string, he's really good. And he's just in the game like the whole game. You might get a minute or two at the end of the game, you know. And then your other friends at school, they'll be like, you only got like a minute, you only got like 2 minutes. And you say you're on the team, but, you know, you don't really get a lot of time. I'm still on the team though. Or I mean, you're still on the team. That person is still on the team. To get personal, you're still on the team. Okay? And when you're on the team, you're in the game. You're on the field. You're taking charge. You're trying to win. Okay? And that's how it is, and that's how it should be. And that's what makes you great, and that's what makes life great. Okay? Is striving to win and be the best at something, whatever it is. You know, I mean, there's don't try to be the best at killing the whole planet, you stupid bastard. Don't try to be the best at inventing the new best poison to get unleashed on like the population. Don't try to do those things. Try to strive to be the best at art, or reading, or spelling, or arithmetic, or science and engineering, or anything that's just awesome and creative like that, not destructive and death. Okay? But, you know, so you want to be on the winning team. You want to be on the winning team. And so, to all the other people that are putting their videos out, man, you guys and gals are all awesome. It's great. You're, you know, I hope to be on your team. I mean, we're all on the same team here, and it's cool. You know, I mean, it's cool. It's cool. It's really cool. You know, I mean, there's always going to be people that, you know, maybe once you get to know them and talk to them, you don't really like them or whatever. But the thing is, if you talk to anybody, if you talk long enough, you're bound to know like a person in common. It's like the separations, the degrees of separation, that if you talk to a person long enough, you're probably bound to know like one person, or been to one place or something, and have like one thing in common that would probably trace back like a butterfly effect to like all these other people. And like your ancestors probably like slept together and made out in the parking lot or something. You don't know. I mean, it's crazy. And your cousins might have known each other. You don't know that. I mean, they probably did. And so I just think the contest is really important for a lot of those reasons. And I think that you should get involved if you want to be involved. And I support your right to do that. I hope you support mine. And I'm going to get on here and I'm going to say whatever the heck I want to say. I'm going to get on here and I'm going to say whatever I want to say, because that's how I'm going to do it. That's my special report. I'm going to get on here. Okay, I understand. Hey, Dave, you're on the nightly news, so we have to follow FCC or whatever. That's fine with me. Okay. And Like even this morning, Alex Jones, the best in the business. What did he have to deal with? Someone trying to call him out like, "Oh, you're not doing enough." What is that person doing? Let's take a listen to let's check out that exchange. It was comical, but not, because there's an underlying subcontext, and the subcontext is that
it's about time somebody brings this to the surface. What happened to Alex Jones on this? Question mark, question mark, question mark. What happened to you? You certainly weren't watching the show or listening. Something just doesn't seem right with this picture. Well, something doesn't seem right with you saying, I haven't been covering this. And again, don't go after people in the arena. I want to see something out of all of you out there before you tell me I'm not doing enough. Because it's that attitude that's got us in this position. Nobody's done more than I have. And then you one-up me like you're the big man?
There's no rest for the wicked. Check out the reporter contest at Infowars.com, because there's a war on for your mind.